Welcome to Let's Talk About Everything and Nothing. We're Sophia, Michelle, your favorite or soon-to-be favorite ADHD-ridden mass sisters.
Expect deep combos, random tangents, and the occasional existential crisis. Or maybe we'll just talk about snacks.
Either way, we're here, we're talking, and you're stuck with us. So let's get into it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning back in with us on this fine, hopefully Wednesday morning. We are having our Thanksgiving episode.
If you're not watching, we were excitedly throwing our hands in the air.
And we did it at the same time and did the same motion. So Thanksgiving, I think, is a neglected holiday.
Yeah, everyone wants to go straight into Christmas.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, even during Halloween, people are trying to get to Christmas. And I'm like, slow your roll.
But do you feel the same way about Thanksgiving? Because I know why you feel that way about Halloween.
I enjoy Thanksgiving. I'm not as upset about it as I am with Halloween, but I do think that people should give Thanksgiving a chance, you know.
I will say Thanksgiving has always been a little neglected holiday. Like, you know, you only get a few days off of school. If you work, you sometimes only get one day off of work. There's only one Thanksgiving holiday movie that I can think of, which is
Home for the Holidays with
Holly Hunter.
Holly. I want to know why I say one called Helen Hunt.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
And the guy with the face. And Claire Danes. So this movie is rather old.
But it's my favorite Thanksgiving movie.
What's your second favorite?
I don't have the second favorite Thanksgiving movie. But I do watch it every year for Thanksgiving. We're also wearing pie.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not watching and you're just listening, we are wearing shirts Michelle made us last year because every year we make pumpkin pie.
Because my mom was the pumpkin pie queen of our family. And we use her recipe and make pies. But you won't be joining in on the pie making this year.
I won't be joining in on the pie making this year, which I'm very sad. I have not missed. There's only been one. So after my mom passed away, my cousin Keisha and me have made pies every single year, except one year when she was at Disneyland, Disney World. I don't know which one of them for Thanksgiving. And so,
how dare you?
How dare you break our tradition? No, she sent me the recipe. She even sent me a picture of my mom's because we have a picture of she has a picture of my mom making pie for Thanksgiving. On her fridge, and so that's out while we're making the pies. My mom used to make them in this like big green bowl that Keisha has. We always do it at her house. Anyway, so the year she was gone, she was like, "You can come pick up the picture." So that was the only year that we haven't made pies together since my mom passed away. I love me some pumpkin pie because while you're making it, the first one's usually for you.
You gotta taste it. You gotta test it. Make sure it doesn't kill nobody.
One year though, Michelle wasn't drinking dairy. Because she was pregnant.
No, I was.
Oh, yeah, you were breastfeeding.
And my son was allergic to milk products, not just lactose. Like, it wasn't just like, we could get lactose-free stuff. It was like all milk protein.
And so I had to go find non-milk products to make her a special pumpkin pie that year. And I did.
You did. It was pretty good. Wasn't the same, but it was still pretty good. But yeah, my mom's pumpkin pie, delicious. Like, top tier, top notch. I legit could eat a whole pie.
Yeah, me too.
In a sitting. So yeah, when I think Thanksgiving, I think mom's pumpkin pie.
Yeah, for sure. I remember the first year, the year you went to school in San Antonio and you came home for Thanksgiving and you walked in and mom was making pies and you're like, it didn't feel like Thanksgiving until I walked in and smelled the pie. And I don't know why that's such a core memory of mine, but that is.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that because my mom lived in a second floor apartment, and it's a really small apartment complex. And so like you walk up the stairs, and like I think she had the window open or something, and I could like smell it from the stairs, and I was like, oh my god, I'm home. And I lived in San Antonio for like one whole year, and so it was like, I don't know, for me it was like, oh, I feel like I'm home now. Also, mom making the stuffing, and it had to be I don't even know what brand these were, the little yellow packets of cornbread that were in like packets, not boxes. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cornbread stuffing. I definitely think of deviled eggs and
Denise,
my cousin Denise. Hi, Denise. I think of your love of the canned cranberry sauce. Even though I make cranberry
superior
sauce
cranberry sauce.
from scratch. By scratch? From scratch.
You scratch when you make it?
I do, probably.
No, I do think that canned cranberry sauce is top tier. My sister does make homemade cranberry sauce, which is good.
But not as good as...
Not as good. I need to see those lines in that cranberry sauce. My mouth is watering right now.
Insulted by you.
To be fair, my wife likes yours better than the canned ones.
Well, thanks, Mary. What else about Thanksgiving? Dressing up to be in the living room. We always had Thanksgiving. I wouldn't say always, but we majority of the time had Thanksgiving at Grandma's house.
Yeah, for a long time.
Which Grandma's house wasn't small, but it wasn't big.
Yeah, 110%. But like playing football with the kids. But you know, my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is
buttering the turkey.
Buttering the turkey. That was always my job, even till this day. I love a good buttered turkey.
She's a real weirdo when it comes to it. Hopefully you're gonna add a picture here of you,
an overlay right
here of you buttering this turkey. Because
I don't even know how this started.
I think it started when we were at Mark and Dre's house.
Yeah,
and we were
like, why was I designated to be the butterer?
I think you just volunteered one year, and it was so amusing. Because you got like all into it.
Listen, okay, but my buttered turkeys are always the moistest and the juiciest because you got to massage it in. You got to put it underneath the skin. You got to give it a little rub so it gets deep and penetrated. You got to slap it a little.
Do you feel like an X-rated on this episode or what?
I'm not violating the turkey.
It kind of seems like you are though.
But you just got to get real in there, you know? You got to make sure you even butter the inside.
I think even one time... I made a turkey here the first year I had my house, and you had to come over at like early.
We spent the night.
Oh, yeah.
We spent the night that year, and I got up to butter the turkey. And one year you bought me turkey butter, and I used that to butter the turkey. But yeah, it is cold, and sometimes the butter clumps, but that's why you got to massage it in, or it's going to clump up, and it's not going to penetrate into the turkey. So you got to get it, your hands all warm and rub. It sounds inappropriate, but it's not.
It looks inappropriate. I can tell you, out of years of watching this happen, it looks inappropriate. But it just brings me back to a really like happy memory. Like when we were at Mark and Dre's house, like we'd be hanging out outside, you know, maybe drinking a little bit, and then it was time to go watch you butter the turkey at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, but 10. I do recommend, if you've never buttered a turkey before, reach out and I'll give you a tutorial.
I'm fairly certain that I do not like green bean casserole.
Back up. What do you mean you're fairly certain?
Because I never get it, okay? Because the onion toppings, like, it's like soggy and crunchy at the same time, and that's
a texture thing.
It's like a texture thing. I just not here for it.
I don't mind it. It's not like the first. I'm like I won't go back for seconds for that usually, but I'll eat it.
I will say that I do try. Except for the green bean casserole, just because I do try to eat a little bit of everything, just because I want to be polite to everybody. But there is this thing that my wife's family makes that I never had until I met my wife. Was corn with cream cheese and green chilies.
I've never had that in my entire life.
You're lying, because we always have it when we do Friendsgiving.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Do I know there's green chilies in it?
I don't know.
Because I'm not a fan of green chilies. Because I mean, I'm almost positive if it's what I think it is when we have Friendsgiving that I was not aware that there was green chilies in this. So maybe I do like green chilies.
Is it a creamy corn?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, that's what it is.
Honestly, I'm not that big fan of turkey.
I like turkey. I don't like dry turkey, but yeah,
I don't like dry ass fucking turkey.
I didn't say that like that. I'm more of a ham person. We've always been more of a ham family.
Yeah, but I will eat the turkey because I do like turkey. I'm just not like I probably have more pieces of ham than I will turkey. And don't get me started on the mashed potatoes.
I love mashed potatoes. You know, Alexis is a mashed potato Thanksgiving hater. Because her family doesn't have mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving.
What the fuck?
It's a regular schmegular side. Like we have mashed potatoes on Tuesday is what is her thought process behind that.
But you can't have Thanksgiving without mashed potatoes.
Bro, I'm there for like half my plate's mashed potatoes.
100%. You want to know something?
I make the best mashed potatoes you've ever eaten in your whole entire life.
I think my wife does. She uses her immersion blender and it's just so silky.
I use like 3 sticks of butter. I don't know if I've ever had Mary's mashed potatoes. Not that I'm
Are you serious? But your mashed potatoes are delicious.
Full of butter.
I love butter.
As a child, she would just eat butter.
Don't say I would just eat butter.
You would go. You want me to tell the story?
What story but the tell?
That you would go open the tub of butter
That's when I was a
Peanut butter.
baby. I was a infant.
You were not an infant.
How old was I?
Old enough to open the refrigerator? Because I can't imagine my son opening the refrigerator and he's 2.
But no, I have always liked butter.
And then she would eat noodles with butter only.
Also use chips and butter.
Chips and butter. But I will say, I remember a lot of our people, like a lot of our little family members doing that.
Butter's just so good. I love butter and biscuits. Sometimes they don't ask me to butter anyone's biscuit anymore because Alexis one time said that it was more butter than biscuit.
I will say, it wasn't until like I was an adult that I realized we did not eat butter growing up.
Yes, we did.
No, we did not. We ate margarine.
What's the difference?
One's like margarine's like oil and butter is like milk, fat, whatever.
Oh yes, I love mashed potatoes. I'm not the biggest fan of turkey, but I'll eat almost anything. There's very few things that I won't enjoy during Thanksgiving.
I won't put green bean casserole on my plate. Like I just won't. But I'll eat everything. But like yeah, it's gonna be a lot of mashed potatoes, corn, ham, rolls.
But which rolls? What kind of rolls do you like on Thanksgiving?
You know the rolls that have the little line down the center. I don't know what are those called?
The brown and serve.
Brown and serve, yeah.
Brown and serve, yeah. That's the ones I prefer.
And then we'd always forget. No one put the rolls in. And then we'd put the rolls in, and then we would forget the rolls, and sometimes
they're
they
always
would
burn.
Not Thanksgiving related, but do you remember when we see like roast and mashed potatoes, and we just have a piece of white bread with it?
Mm-hmm.
Alexis and Britt thought that was strange.
Why?
I don't know.
You know what? Also, I really love
Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Yes, and the butter. But Priscilla's pumpkin roll.
Mm-hmm.
Remember at Grandma's house, we put all the desserts on the washer and dryer?
Mm-hmm. And Mom would have to hide her pies.
Yeah, because it'd be gone.
Mm-hmm. And some people would try to take some home.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pumpkin pie shake at Brahms the other day.
Was it good?
It was pretty good.
I love pumpkin.
I had too big of a one. It was too much. It was good, but it was too much for me at that time.
Mm-hmm. It was too rich.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Mom used to say that all the time? She said that about lobster.
Lobster would hurt her tummy. Popcorn would hurt her tummy. Where's the butter?
You know something crazy? I don't think I've ever told you this. It was Thanksgiving. We had it at Uncle Albert's house. Someone stole some cigarettes, and that was one of the first times I ever smoked a cigarette. Was on the side of Uncle Albert's house on Thanksgiving.
Scandalous.
That's also a core memory, though. I think about that every Thanksgiving.
I remember baby announcements on Thanksgiving.
Oh, when everyone would say their prayer. All the announcements happened during the prayer. Who did it, though? I can't think of anyone who did it.
Baby announcement?
Yeah.
Michael Priscilla.
Remember when we had COVID? Me and Mary had COVID, and so we didn't go to Thanksgiving, but then everyone at Thanksgiving in your house had COVID?
Mm-hmm. I do remember that. Yes, we had the bright idea to actually meet for Thanksgiving. I didn't get it. Britt got it. Britt was really sick.
Yeah, you didn't get. You still have not yet got COVID.
No, I got COVID. I got COVID when I was pregnant.
Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, but you didn't get it when it was like when everyone was raw dogging COVID.
Yeah, I didn't get it when COVID was at its like height. Thankfully,
me and Mary weren't even sure we had COVID. We just didn't feel good, and we were scared that we did have COVID, so we didn't want to go and like infect y'all. And then we were waiting for y'all to bring us food, but we were just so hungry that we had the hot Cheeto macaroni, and so we ate that first. But then finally y'all left food on the porch for us.
But I will say one thing that I do not enjoy about Thanksgiving is no one ever wants to eat breakfast. And I'm like, because by the time Thanksgiving never starts when people say Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And so like you're like, well, we can wait till 1 o'clock. And I'm like, I was hungry.
Oh yeah, no, I will eat breakfast.
I was hungry. Someone feed me. Yams.
I love me some yams.
I do. When I think of yams, I think of Keisha though. I feel like she always would bring the yams. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what I feel.
Keisha's like, I've never brought yams in my life. What's the difference between a yam and a sweet potato?
I don't know. I think just how they're cooked.
Are you serious? They're not two different things?
I'm fairly certain they're not, but
they're not two different vegetables?
I'm fairly certain they are not, but I do not know.
But are they the same?
What are you saying? How do you feel about sweet potato pie?
It's not as good as pumpkin pie.
I agree with that assessment.
I don't mind it. Like, I think it's good. But, like, if you're like, would you rather have a slice of pumpkin pie or a sweet potato pie? I'd be like, pumpkin. Pumpkin all the way.
How do you feel about store-bought pumpkin pie?
I don't mind it. I prefer my mom's pumpkin pie. But I don't mind it. You know who has a really good pumpkin pie? Lubies.
So with Thanksgiving, right, always comes Black Friday. I remember, like, core memory is like after everyone like settles down, we'll go get the paper, and then
Not the paper.
yeah, I'm that old. There's paper, you know, and we look at the sales for Black Friday.
Where would you get this paper?
Someone would go to like the corner store or something like that, or newspaper stands.
Remember doorbusters?
I
At
think
Macy's?
they still have doorbusters.
I just specifically remember Macy's because you would get like an ornament or something.
Core memory was standing because the Target, the Toys R Us by where we grew up was like on the second level.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember being in this parking garage on the second level in the freezing cold. It's still dark outside. And we're in line to get a freaking Tickle Me Elmo for our nephew.
For Mark Jr., right?
Yeah. And then, of course, you know, when you almost got
Kidnapped?
Was kidnapped the right word? I mean,
They were trying to take me.
I don't know if they were trying to take you.
Okay.
Like,
They were trying to take the TV, which I was sitting on.
so we're trying to get this TV, and for some reason we had the right idea to say, "Hey, Sophia, sit on this TV while we go get a basket." And I don't know why me and Mom both went to get I think somebody was doing one thing and somebody was doing
I
the
don't
basket.
think both y'all went to get the same basket.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe Mom went to get the basket or you went to get the basket and she went to go grab other things.
Yeah, probably. And so people were trying to get this TV that Sophia was supposed to be guarding, and
They just tried to pick the TV up with me sitting on it. I was like, help. See, look, y'all wonder why I'm so anxious. I almost got kidnapped for a TV.
I don't think they would have taken you. They probably would have let you, stay. I do remember, though, we were at Walmart, maybe? Or Kmart? I don't remember. It was one of the marts.
Kmart.
And we had filled our basket full of whatever on Black Friday. And Mom's like, all right, I'm going to go put this on layaway.
Do you remember layaway?
And hopefully everyone knows what layaway is that we're talking about. So anyway, so Mom wants to go to the layaway line, and then I'm like following her. And
I know what you're going to say.
And so we're walking towards the back because this is the place obviously that we shop normally, and so we're walking to where we know the customer service layaway people are, and she just gets in line, and then I turn, and she got in line at a curve, but we skipped at least 50 people. And no one said anything. We just got in line. And I turned and I'm like, oh my God, we're fixing to get like mobbed. Because it was like we skipped so many people.
Yeah. And this was like prime, like Black Friday, like back in the day, Black Friday shopping.
Mm-hmm. Whenever we were older, me and you would go Black Friday shopping to go buy Christmas presents for.
Yeah. I remember we would go to
Valley View Mall a lot.
Valley View Mall a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't even look at Black Friday. All right, so name something you're grateful for, and then name something you're not grateful for.
Who the fuck goes around and says what I'm not grateful for?
We're adding a twist to it. So we're going around the table. You're going to say, oh, I'm thankful for the best sister, friend, and
podcast
co-host there ever was. And then you say something that you're not thankful for.
I'm thankful for our viewers. No, really. Thank you. Thanks for watching us every week. And I'm unthankful for peanuts and Bumbleline.
That is the most random thing.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's bread with raisins. Cheese? Is there cheese in there?
So for everyone who doesn't understand what she's describing, it's capiotada. But my grandmother called it Bumbleline.
Why?
I don't remember it at all.
Okay, what about you?
I am thankful for us to have this time to like do this and like talk to each other and stuff like that, and the random feedback I get from like people who know us are like, hey, I saw your podcast and talked about this. I'm like, yeah, we're ridiculous. Something I'm unthankful for, being an adult, I'm very unthankful for, because this week alone has been a week. Battery problems in my truck and my washer went out, and I'm responsible for making this, be fixed.
You need an adult, but you're the adult.
Yes.
Can we just go back to being kids? Like, you ever think about like how like you so badly wanted to grow up? I just want to go back and like Billy Madison myself. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. So in conclusion,
pumpkin pie is delicious.
Pumpkin pie is delicious, only if it's made by us. Mashed potato is a Thanksgiving side.
100%. Butter is a must for turkeys. Green bean casserole is a maybe for Michelle. Canned cranberry sauce is superior.
Incorrect. And just stay home and don't go Black Friday shopping. Also, guys, we are going to be taking
Speaking of holidays.
We are going to be taking a little bit of a holiday break. Just so we can spend a little bit more time with our families. You know, Soph's going out of town. I'm going out of town. So we will be on a little bit of a hiatus until the beginning of the year.
So our season 1 is coming to a close.
Season 1.
Whoa. We'll be back with season 2 at the beginning of next year. Like Michelle said, just to give us some time to recollect, stock up on some pod eps, and come back bigger and better and stronger.
But keep following us on TikTok and all of our socials.
So be excited for season 2. We hope you enjoyed season 1.
But hit us up on our socials. Tell us something you want us to talk about, or if you want us to not talk about something.
Yeah, if you're like, I fucking hated this episode, don't ever do anything like this again, please.
Kimberly. But yes, everyone have a nice, safe holiday.
Yes.
Eat lots of pie. Eat lots of mashed potatoes. Spend time with your family, or spend time with the people who you consider family.
Yeah, people who you love and want to spend time with.
On a more serious note, I know it's not safe for or comfortable for everyone to go home and be themselves. Luckily, we live in a family where that's okay, and sometimes I do forget that not everybody has that. When you're gay or transgender or
just different in general.
So yeah, everyone be safe. Love yourself. Love the people around you. And if you don't get along with your family, spend time with people that you love. My little soapbox for this episode. I know I always throw one in there.
She really does. If anything, Michelle will tell you, you are loved.
Everyone deserves love.
They do. But thanks so much, guys, for sticking with us this season. We greatly appreciate it. We'll be back next season at the beginning of the year. Don't miss us too much. Like I said, go follow us on all of our socials, TikTok, Instagram. Like I said, we'll be posting more on our break. Honestly, thanks so much for watching, for everyone who's commented. We really appreciate it. We've had fun. We will continue to have fun. And we'll see you guys in the new year.
Yeah.
Bye. And somehow we've reached the end of another episode of Let's Talk About Everything and Nothing.
If you had fun, hit that follow button, leave a review, and follow us on TikTok and Insta. But if you got distracted halfway through, no worries. Same.
We'll be back next time with more thoughts, more distractions, and probably actually no real conclusions. But thanks so much, guys, and see you later.